Wayne Rooney could manage the Premier League champions. Real Madrid targets PSG's Nuno Mendes. Onana shocked by salary reduction at Manchester United, conflict brewing. All of this and more in today's episode. Hello everyone, dear friends. We present to you a compilation of the top football news from the world of football. Cristiano Ronaldo is close to extending his contract with Al-Nassr for another 2 years, which means he could stay at the club until the summer of 2027. According to Marca, the last year of the contract is optional, meaning Ronaldo will have the opportunity to decide for himself whether to stay with the team. Cristiano's current agreement with the club runs until the summer of 2025. Chris has found everything he needs in Riyadh and at the club to move forward in his sporting career. His 2 immediate goals are to play for the Portuguese national team at the 2026 World Cup and to reach the milestone of 1,000 career goals. He has currently scored 934 career goals. Ronaldo is the top scorer in the Saudi Arabian League this season. He has scored 23 goals. What do you think? Will Ronaldo be able to score 1,000 goals? Write in the comments. PSG almost falter in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Aston Villa. After scoring twice, the Parisians conceded 3 times and nearly allowed the Birmingham side to complete a comeback. Such a performance displeased both the French fans and the players themselves. In particular, Ousmane Dembélé surprised everyone with his action when he refused to accept the UEFA Player of the Match award. Footage shows the UEFA representative persuading the Frenchman to accept the prize for a long time, but the player disagreed with the decision and simply ignored the offer. Eventually, the player was persuaded to pose with the award, but even in the photo, he did not hide his dissatisfaction. Donnarumma is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He saved us today. He was the best player of the match, not me, because he made several incredible saves. He is a true leader. He has been playing at the highest level for many years, and today he allowed us to reach the next round. Paris Saint-Germain advanced to the semi-finals of the Champions League on aggregate, where they will meet Arsenal. What can be said here? It's a great pity for the Birmingham side. They played just a wonderful match and were just a little unlucky to reach the semi-finals. But honestly, Aston Villa was very impressive this evening. Andre Onana was shocked by the reduction in his salary at Manchester United, which was a consequence of the team's failure to qualify for the Champions League. The contract of every player at the club provides for an automatic salary reduction in such a case, and this came as a surprise to Onana. The goalkeeper even decided to discuss the situation with sporting director Dan Ashworth, trying to clarify the details of this decision. After all, a top goalkeeper should receive a top salary. Despite financial difficulties, Manchester United does not plan to sell Onana for less than £26 million this summer, which puts his future at the club in question. This situation could affect the club's transfer plans, as well as Onana's own motivation next season. Losing such a goalkeeper could be a real blow for Manchester United, because it will take time to find such a reliable goalkeeper. According to Football Insider, Manchester United plans to significantly update its squad, and up to 10 first-team players could leave the club in the summer. After a disastrous season, the management is ready to support Ruben Amorim, who seeks to implement his style of play. The sale of players currently on loan, including Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Antony, and Tyrell Malacia, is expected to raise transfer funds. A return to the question of the transfer of Alejandro Garnacho, who was of interest to Napoli and Chelsea, is also possible. Victor Lindelof and Christian Eriksen will leave the club after their contracts expire. Amorim, who took charge of the team in November 2024, received his first reinforcement in the winter in the form of Patrick Dorgu and is counting on new players, especially a forward. Despite the fact that MU has 2 young forwards in the team, Højlund and Zirkzee, for whom they paid over €120 million, former club scout Mick Brown believes that United has a chance to lure Victor Osimhen, who is also of interest to Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. The Devils are also considering Bayer forward Patrick Schick. The first contact between the parties has already taken place, but negotiations have not yet entered an active phase. According to Sky Sport, Leverkusen will demand €25 to €30 million for the forward. Schick is considered an alternative, inexpensive option. Of course, MU is also interested in Sporting's Gyökeres, but his value will be approximately 3 times higher than the cost of the Czech forward. Currently, everything indicates that the Red Devils have chosen Osimhen as the main forward for the team. In my opinion, this is a pretty good option for Manchester because the 2 super talents currently in the team are not yet at the Premier League level. Who do you think would ideally suit Manchester? Inter Milan's management plans to extend head coach Simone Inzaghi's contract until the summer of 2028. The club wants to avoid a situation where the coach works in the status of his last season, so negotiations for a new agreement are already underway. Inzaghi's salary will increase by €500,000, and he will receive €7 million per year, excluding trophy bonuses. This will allow him to maintain his status as the highest-paid coach in Serie A. Inzaghi has been in charge of Inter since 2021, during which time he led the team to the Scudetto, 2 Italian Cups and 3 Super Cups. The club highly values his work and seeks to ensure stability in the coaching position. We await official confirmation of the agreement. Blackburn Rovers management is dissatisfied with the work of team coach Valérien Ismaël and is going to replace him. According to TalkSport, Wayne Rooney is being considered for the position of head coach. Under Ismaël's leadership, Blackburn has won only once in 8 matches and is only in 10th place in the Championship. Earlier this season, Rooney was sacked from Plymouth, who are at the bottom of the Championship table. Currently, the legend of Manchester United and the England national team works as a TV pundit. I will remind you that in the 1994-95 season, Blackburn won the Premier League. Barcelona plans to return to the renovated Camp Nou in September 2025. The club has received permission to continue construction work around the clock until the end of April, which allows them to speed up the reconstruction. The stadium is undergoing large-scale changes, including the installation of 30,000 square meters of solar panels, which will provide it with renewable energy. Fans will have access to a renovated museum, an observation deck with panoramic views, and an updated store. In addition, the complex will be complemented by the multifunctional Palau Blaugrana for 15,000 seats. It is expected that after the completion of the reconstruction, the stadium capacity will be 105,000 spectators. This will be an important step for the club, which seeks to increase revenue from hospitality by expanding VIP areas. Real Madrid has changed its transfer plans after Alphonso Davies' decision to stay at Bayern Munich and has again turned its attention to PSG left-back Nuno Mendes. According to Fichajes, the operation is personally led by the Creamy Ones' president Florentino Perez, and the transfer could cost the club €70 million. The 22-year-old Portuguese has been a priority target for Real Madrid for 2 years, as he is considered a long-term solution to strengthen the left flank. In the current season, Mendes has played 37 matches, scored 5 goals, and provided 5 assists. Despite recently extending his contract with PSG until 2030, negotiations were not easy, which gives Real Madrid hope to take advantage of possible strained relations between the player and the club. This transfer could be an important reinforcement for the Madrid team if they manage to realize the deal this summer. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.